Welcome back to Pop Yo Hood. This is Joel. Joel here has a car. What kind of car you got?
1987 Mazda RX-7.
What kind of engines that thing got?
13B Turbo Series 4.
Don't those things explode all the time?
All the time.
Can you tell me about this thing?
Well, it's been a project of mine for few years now. I acquired it already Turbo II swapped with a Series 4 engine.
This thing didn't come with a turbo then, huh?
This chassis originally was a naturally aspirated GXL chassis from 1987, but I bought it already swapped. It was already a drift car when I got it.
So what is it now?
Well, it's still a drift car, I guess. It depends on who's driving it.
We'll say you're driving it, what's gonna happen?
I might be able to do it justice a little bit.
So what do you got on here for drift parts?
Well, as I said, I acquired it and it was already pretty well set up. It had coilovers, it had a stock turbo engine with just an exhaust on it. Pretty much stock power with coilovers. It's undergone some pretty major changes.
Major changes, huh? I'm guessing those changes are underneath the hood.
Some
perhaps.
are under the hood, some are in the interior, and...
Well, why don't you pop that hood, bro?
So, here it is. Series 4 13B Turbo. It is a bit of a hodgepodge. It's got Series 5 intake, upper and lower intake manifolds. It has a Series 5 sourced turbo that was sent out to B&R, and they did their stage 3, which is basically a 60-1 wheel in a, I think it's a TO4E housing.
TO4B.
TO4B.
Why do I know about this?
Because you're a rotary.
I got one of these too.
You're a rotary.
Little known fact here on Pop Your Hood. So what kind of injectors you got in here? ECU, that sort of thing. You got what, some 800s or some?
I've got Deechworks 750 primaries and 1000cc secondaries. Got all the supporting mods obviously necessary if you want to stay cool. So radiator with electric fan, high CFM, vented hood, which I really like. Shine Auto does an awesome job with that. It's got RTEC, which is basically a stock ECU that they put a daughter board on with programmable fuel and timing maps and inputs for this and that. I mean, it's real finicky. You got to use a Palm, like
ancient Palm Pilot.
Late 90s technology, but for the price, it's definitely worth it. And since it's still a factory ECU, it's pretty darn reliable.
So what kind of power are we looking at out of this?
Well, I don't have, I haven't spent time.
Let's hear your butt dyno, brain dyno,
my
whatever.
butt dyno, brain dyno is pretty close to 300 wheel horsepower.
That's it?
That's about it. I'm only running...
How much does the thing weigh?
Only running 12 pounds. It's probably around 2,500 pounds.
Well, you know, we got to break out that ricer math and see if we can't figure out how fast this thing is.
Yeah.
So does this thing sound like shit like all the other RX-7s?
Yeah.
Why don't you fire this thing up and we'll take a listen. What does it sound like when you hit the throttle a little bit? Why don't we go do some pulls, huh?
Yeah, I'd say we could do that.
Excellent.